Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to FreeCell Quest Deluxe Edition. Let's continue. So, let's see, large cities and capitals sell armor and consumables, but forts sell weapons, which is weird. We're trying to get into this area down here, is where we're trying to go. We're trying to get another card so we get another FreeCell open, and we're trying to hope that we find some sections that are a little bit easier right now and could possibly be a bit more challenging later without it being a big frustration point. Let's see. And I don't have a lot of magic, so I don't know if I should do this or not. I think I kind of need to. Pull a card nearer to the top stack there. Should fix some of that. And then this whole pile needs to be reshuffled. So, like, we might be in a problem. Let's see. Swap a card with a random card. The odds are low if I was to move the ace with a random card that would end up in the right place. It's probably better to do this also. There we go. That's a way to start this. Starting on a decent starting point. If I can get this 5 off the field, I can put the 7 there. I guess that might help a little bit. But you can totally see here how I'm gonna have to use a mana crystal again, aren't I? Like there's kind of no way that this doesn't end up with me having to. Ooh, my healing is not even healing that much anymore. Yeah, there's a problem here, undoubtedly. Like a real issue with how far you can really get with just 2 FreeCells, and until that issue is addressed better than what it's being addressed right now. There. I will just consistently have the same problems. This is. And it really does kind of boil down to times are rough right now. Like, I'm not really used to this kind of treatment, frankly. Most games that I like to play hold your hand a lot more than this is. That they're not really they don't get designed in such a way that you could just screw up. Wow. Why did I only lose 3 gold? Is that because I only had 3 gold? And see, until we can get to a new capital, the walking distance from one place to the other is so low that so long. Alright, so first move is to start as much as possible on your own accord. You don't want to have to immediately cheat it. And this, to me, unless I'm just misremembering things, is the exact same lineup. So, swap a card. And then that can do that, and that can do that. And that can do that. That can get us somewhere. Yeah, I played slightly different this time, and now I'm in a slightly better position. In fact, we may just have this. It's premature for sure to say that, but yeah, there's a lot we're getting done. I'm gonna try really hard in this recording to see if I hear a secondary audio thing, song, if I can remember what the word is. So, because I really do get the feeling that there might only be one song here. That 3 is what we need. So if I just play that, there's a decent chance that that would play. Nope. Alright. And then this is just going to come down to moving as much as I can out of the way. What are we missing? Wow, it seems like everything's in order, so it's the 6. Yeah, that's it. So we're starting to get to the point where it is taking 2 minutes sometimes to beat a level, plus 1 failure. Which you would think 2 minutes is nothing, but 2 minutes of full action and kind of high stress scenarios actually is quite a lot. And yeah, the pressure is on, and it kind of is a high stress scenario, weirdly, for FreeCell. Let's see. Just play another one of those. I need that ace. That spell doesn't work quite the way I would like it to. And our defense is pointless. And casting aura and using mana to cast it is not helpful. I kind of wish the aura spell was a permanent spell of sorts that would just last forever. Can't even drag these 3 cards, huh? Come on. There's the ace. So the other ace is over here. And I just have like a ton of red. Just a ton of red going on. Put this 4 here. Put this 6 up here. Put that 3 over there. That really didn't do anything different. That was a mistake. And I didn't buy a new mana crystal, which I feel like I'm spending too much of my money on those. Let's see. Just cancel incoming attacks for a second. But we're not even getting attacked twice. So I feel like the game has this opportunity where it's going to screw us over even more, because we may very well have a scenario where it starts to attack with 2 or 3 attacks, and then it gets even worse. There's a 3 over here. I can't move this. I think I have to run. I don't think that there's anything I can do, so just quit. We've got to quit, and there's a shop here. Extra max health, not super useful. Consumables. I don't even have things. We can sell that. but if I want to rest, it pretty much is go all the way back to this capital. Feels like there should have been some more stuff we could have done. And that's all I can afford. And then if we go to the inventory, drag this back down here. Extra health doesn't even really save me. I suppose I could try some other scenario. I could try and grind it out and get more cards by going back to areas we haven't challenged before. And maybe that's where these random attacks are playing a role, is that the game is trying to force you to realize, oh no, you can't actually beat this game easily if you just continually press forward. You have to take on the same lands over and over again. If that is the case, that's what I would classify as a mistake. And we'll see if we get anything for beating this level. We get gold, we get a small amount of experience, but we don't get any items. So there's a lot of evidence here to say that you actually can't do it. I guess while we're walking around, we should look at the buttons as they're changing at the bottom. And I guess if you didn't want to play this, what could you do? Can you just quit? Yeah, let's test this. So we don't want to fight that. Oh, and because we didn't fight that and defend that, then this area got taken over. So you have to defend it or you lose the territory, which is not as terrible as it could be, I guess, but it is kind of terrible, because what I'm imagining here is a scenario where the bad guys at the top of the map would attack many of the land masses, and I wouldn't be able to defeat them, or maybe I would be able to defeat them, but it would be a big hassle. So yeah, more stress has been added. I found a way to make this more challenging, and I don't think your main fan base of FreeCell people, FreeCell players, really wanted an increase in challenge in FreeCell, or you know what, stress I think is the better way to say it too. This is adding pressure to a game that is universally known for not being a pressuring game. So I have to really wonder where their logic, where they thought this was a good idea, or why they would have thought this was a good idea. Right. Move. I moved something that I shouldn't have, I know. See, this is unfair. Like, the odds of me, I basically would have to beat the game to get that card revealed, because I've made this huge stack, which is the right way to play this, but they're punishing me for playing FreeCell the right way. So I'm just gonna have to take damage. Meanwhile, our defense is still super low, and we're getting our butts handed to us. See this. That should be everything there, I bet. So I guess maybe if you let an area be defeated and then attack again, you would get one more card. But we would need a whole list of things. I kind of have to assume that if an area is surrounded by other areas that are under your control, that area is protected and won't be attacked. But that's not true, is it? Because we've definitely been surrounded by other things we've attacked, and the cities have been attacked. So any random place you walk, and the more you walk and the more you run, the more you're likely to be attacked. It is this backward sloping scenario where you very easily could get into a pattern of negative progress over and over again, losing territory, and 2-3 losses. That's rage quit inducing, frankly. It's know what they were thinking. Yeah, I'm saying that a lot, but I honestly just don't know what they were thinking. What the strategy, what the idea was going to be. Gotta find something they can play. Just cancel an attack. I assume there is a timer. So with the timer, I assume there's like a timer between each attack, so you should probably cancel that timer at the last possible second, but I don't know when that is. Okay. This is not working well. So, like, I have no idea when this is about to attack to click this button. So I can hit it, but then if I try to wait till the last second, I could also not do anything. Apparently there were 2 attacks setting up there, and I didn't see the other one. This. That lets that play out, and then lets me put that, and that there. Now, what can I do? I can put this up and this up, and that doesn't do anything helpful. So, look for when another one starts to blink, I guess. Might be the only other move. Oh, too late to cancel now. Just take the hit. Pull a card nearer to the top here. That'll work. And yeah, mana crystal. Mana crystal time. Get another solution. Move forward. See if we can find something else we can do. Get get hit. Lesser heal, which is pointless. Now flee requires 14 mana and apparently is not something I can do. One. We're getting down to the point where I need one, but I can't afford any others than one. This is bad. This is real bad. We might as well just drag this here instead, because if I do have to heal, it's gonna be a scenario. What is this? A city? What's this? Another city. I could go here and I could try and take the capital, I guess. That's a level 16. This is a level 15. This is a level 13. Let's just look around and see what the easiest ones would be, because that's really where this is coming down to. Let's go do this level 12, and let's do this level 12, and this level 14 later. I'd forgotten that there was this little section here, so we're gonna have to start paying attention to the levels, because the game has figured out some way to make levels matter, and I'm not exactly sure how it's doing that, but it seems to be true. Doesn't feel like these numbers are just being made up. Let's see. There. And that. So we've got some 2s lying around. We've got some other things lying around. Let's go ahead and use the spell. Could be I'm just getting worse at this also. Like, that is totally a possibility. I'm just getting worse at FreeCell as I continue to play. There's free some space up there. That solves the problem easily. Six fives, so probably not something I need to deal with. I'll put that down there, move that there, move that there, yeah. What's the next thing I need? We've got all these 4s. So let's move this 4 out of the way and then start to kind of focus. Get this ace. Ace would mean that 2 moves, which means that this can go. Which if I had one more FreeCell, that's the big if here. Because all the blackjacks are here and here. And I don't know a way to solve this. Let's see. Move this blackjack somewhere. There we go. Hey, I think I might have a chance now. Might just have a chance. Let's see. Put that there. That there. That there. That there. Okay. That. Think we're getting it. Think we might be getting it. Just a little bit more and we should have this done. And it wouldn't be too much to go back to the capital and rest if we have to. So that is something worth considering, and we just leveled up. That's nice too. So here's a level 10 village, here's a level 11. So these are pretty easier. Yeah, we definitely needed some just good old-fashioned easy ones. And we weren't getting that. Let's see. But even these easy ones could be easier if I just had one more FreeCell, which the game isn't specifically telling me if I do have an extra FreeCell collection. I assume I don't, but that assumption could be wrong. Let's just go ahead and cancel an attack and use a insignificant amount of magic, actually, by the looks of it. I probably should be canceling attacks a lot more. Hey, and there's a lesser mana crystal. So they're starting to figure it out. Inventory cards. Yeah, I'm still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from creating a new FreeCell. And the odds of that being done quickly is approaching 0. All the aces and everything were right there. I should just exit out and start again. Not even bother using mana to do the undo. What I should do is pull this up, put this here, do that, and then pull this up, put those there, and then probably I'm gonna end up putting that down, but let's wait until we're sure that's what we really want to do. Move the 3 over, or I could play this and pull this ace. That didn't work, but whatever. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for that to recharge, come on, find something else I can do. I guess I can put this over here, and that doesn't really change much. And then oops, didn't see that coming. 1, 2, 3. It's gotta be every 10 or 20 seconds, considering how rare these attacks or how short these games really are. And it really is just not even trying to be helpful. Yeah, and as best as I can figure, there's 2 songs. I've been trying to pay attention to that, but of course I've not been able to do a lot of that. It's just so weird how this game adds pressure to a game you would never want pressure in. Let's go ahead and cancel an attack. Yet again, not the one I wanted. Here, just gonna have to do that instead. But clearly you can't rely on this, because if you do rely on the magic, you just won't have enough magic. Yeah, and that was a prime example of me trying to rely on the magic and failing miserably because of it. Now I can start to move some stuff around and actually see if we can get some victory out of this. This, like, if I just move that, then I can get 3 things open really quickly, so just to avoid getting hit, I can do that. Then move that around and put that down and move that there. Okay. Move that around, move that around, move that around. And this should be it. So, yeah. Scroll of Blood. I guess you should probably use these items too. Like, shuffle all the red cards. It's probably better than Aura, so I'm just gonna replace it. And these are boat locations, so I don't want to use the boat location when I can just walk there for free. So here, 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 here. Right, next we have let's see, this 7 I could put up on the field. I don't know what to do. That's the problem. That's the problem in a nutshell. Is that I just don't have a clue. So this is putting pressure on me, so if I do this and then do that, that relieves that pressure, but takes up my 2 free cells. So how can we correct for that? Put the 5 back here and move the 4 there, and that doesn't really change much. Let's go ahead and pull a card further to the top and see if that will put us in a position where then I can use the mana crystal and then place this. Cancel attacks. I didn't hit it fast enough, so I only canceled 1. This might do something different. this. Can get that cleared. Okay. And that gets a couple cards off the field. Then a 3 and a 2. Probably not a bad move. You can move that and get rid of that. These queens probably don't matter too much. These 4s, that 4 does matter. 6 and 8s, probably not a big deal right now. So let's get rid of this. Yeah. There we go. If I move this here, I can then move this over here, and that will solve a lot of that. Put that there, move that there, move that there. I think we've got it. It would be generous to say that maybe there's not 3 songs that play over and over again, but they're so similar too that you would, if you would need to spice it up, there needs to be at least one really high tempo song that plays every now and then or at least slightly higher tempo song, and then some lesser tempo slow songs that have different kinds of themes to it. For each of the countries in this game, they're probably, like, if I was the one pitching this, I'd say, well, we'll have a bunch of different countries on this map. Each of those countries should probably have a theme song that plays throughout it. I don't think that's something that would break a budget. Now, I do have suspicions, heavy suspicions, that this game was not supposed to be a FreeCell game in the first place, and thus it broke the budget for many other reasons. But even if you were developing this as a RPG game, which is what I bet they were doing, you would have wanted to budget more than 3 songs. It really just boils down to being a low energy effort. If you only end up with 3 songs, and that's the amount you wanted when you started development. There's plenty of really short games out there that have a lot bigger soundtracks. So, only getting like 1 card. Do we possibly? No. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we need to do 5 or 10 more levels before we could even improve on ourselves to that 3rd FreeCell. And I think having the 3rd FreeCell is way more of a helpful thing than just being up another level. Let's go ahead and start cheating this. Shuffle all the red cards. I don't think that helped in any way. Because if you had, it just moved the red cards around. Yeah. So that's not. It's not gonna be useful ever, is it? It just totally can't be. So I can put this up here. I can do that. And I can do that. And I can move this over here, and I can do that. Then can I move that? Yes. And that. And that. Get rid of that, and that. Let's see. Find another starter move. Need a red tin, I think is what I need. Do that. And move that there. There we go. Don't grab these. I need to. If I could just move that. There we go. Right, that frees up some space. We have enough spell to cancel one attack, so we need to move moderately fast. Where's that 3? It's way over here. Way. Still need this 3. Why can't I get rid of anything else? What's the other stopping block? Can't just be the 3. It's this entire shelf. So I could shuffle. Could shuffle some things. I can make a free space here. Do that. Not. I can cancel an attack. Here, what if I was to do that? That would solve a problem. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of tunnel vision. Right. Should that be everything? One more card. The shop here. We could buy this max mana, and since I can't read the prices anyways, I don't know like what else I would want to do, because 62 max mana plus 46 max mana. I think we buy this. Yeah, because I'm fairly certain that's the only thing we're ever gonna get as an opportunity, is just a wand. It doesn't seem like... Because it really couldn't be anything else, could it? Because you don't have an attack attribute. you only have defense and mana, and so yeah, you're kind of stuck with that. We're still 5 cards short, and we still have spells that are pretty useless. I guess we can put the ore spell here for the time being. Progress wise, there are 2 more things in this area that we haven't done, one of which is this area, and the other is this way over here. So let's try this and see. Nope, we can't do this. We can't do either one unless we rest first. So back to the shop, buy another crystal or 2 if we can buy them, and then over to the inventory. It's kind of pretty obvious you should have been buying cards at this point too. Like anytime you saw that's probably a better use of your time than anything else. My hope was to defeat all 8 of these in this recording, and that didn't happen. I imagine it's possible that all 8 of these are actually really difficult areas. Yeah, we don't even have enough gold. Wow. So you basically have to lose at this point. This game's not balanced. It's not thought through at all. There's no way to grind gold easily. I could go back and try and attack something I've already done. I mean, I could certainly just play the city again and see how hard it really is. Probably isn't a super hard one. But how much extra gold am I even going to get from an endeavor like this? Is it going to be a really small amount, or is it going to be a reasonable amount? Let's see. There we go. So doing that gives us about 1000 XP and 265 gold. So now I can rest. But that is the beginning, certainly, of grinding. That's certainly where this is all going to end up, is that we're going to have to grind more and more just to have the little things that we want done. Well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.